Hey, today I want to talk to you about the art of communication. As pastors, one of our roles, it's vital to our ministry, and a lot of pastors have stopped doing this, is communicating with our people throughout the week. And before technology, before social media, before a lot of the things that we have came about, the way that you would communicate with your people during the week is send a card or a letter, pick up the phone and call them, or stop by and visit with them. That third one, stopping by and visiting, has really kind of gone away. And even if you look at the way we build our houses nowadays, um, old houses, big two-story houses, were built with big front porches because in the evening you would invite people over. People would just walk up and down the street and stop and sit on the porch and hang out and talk and visit. Nowadays, houses are not built with porches. The first house that Ron and I bought, and even the second house that we owned, did not have front porches where you could put a porch swing and a couple chairs, and it was inviting for your neighbors to stop over. The house we have now has got a big front porch, and we do have seating, and we have this big deck in the back, and people can stop by. I think we're slowly starting to see the return of porches because people are wanting to sit on the porch and wanting to visit. Um, but with technology now, everybody has a phone in their hand, so it's very easy to make a phone call. It's very easy to send a text message. It's very easy to send an IM to somebody, even if it's just a simple, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, I thought about you. Hey, I was praying for you," to check up on what's going on in their life. One of the things that has also gone by the wayside because it's easy to send uh, a text or an IM is cards and letters. Uh, it's important that we as pastors do cards and letters. And I would even push it's important that you hand write those cards and letters. It speaks volumes when a person gets a card or a letter that is handwritten by their pastor. It's very easy for us to craft a letter, to type it up, and kind of it's a form letter, and we just sign it, change the name at the top, and send that out to our church people. But it speaks volumes when you take the time to write a card or a letter. I'm almost 50 years old, and when I go to the mailbox, it's exciting to me, amongst the bills and the advertisements and the solicitation, all the junk mail, to get a handwritten card or letter from someone. That lets me know they were thinking about me, they're praying for me, I'm important to them, they took time out to write something to me. It's encouraging. And so that's a lost art form. I would encourage you, and I've covered this in some other videos, just like with your public speaking and your public reading, take time to craft what you're writing. Even if it's a text or an email, make sure that it's written well, that it's shortened to the point, that you don't ramble on, and that the people get the point that you were thinking about them, you were praying for them, you love them, you miss them, you're following up with them. We live in a time where we can get people pretty quickly. We can reach out to them and connect with them. But I would encourage you to practice the art of communication and really practice old school with cards, with letters, with visitation. And we think about visitation as visiting somebody who's sick in the hospital, in a nursing home, somebody who's shut in. But it's really important that you visit people in their homes and be creative and visit, if you can, where they work. So if you have people who are in retail, shop where they work. If you have people who are in food service, eat there and request that that person be your waiter or waitress. And those are times where you can have short times of visitation. I've gone to restaurants where I've known the owner or the server, and they've sat down with me at the table and spent a little bit of time, and we've been able to visit. I go to people who have areas of business where I can stop in and visit them in their office just for a few moments throughout the day. It speaks highly because we're in the art, we're in the business of relationships. You know, first and foremost, our relationship with Jesus Christ, but we're in the business of relationships with people. And so when you're in the lives of your church people Monday through Saturday and you're meeting them where they are and you're reaching out to them through the art of communication, that speaks very highly of you, of your ministry, and it lets people know that you care, that you love them, that you want to be a part of their lives, and you want to be a part of what's going on in their personal lives. It involves them, and it encourages them, and they will respond to that, and you will have a more fruitful ministry. So I just want to encourage you to learn and to practice the art of communication. So I'm going to get back to filling out some of these cards and getting them in the mail today. Hey, have a great day. Love you, encourage you, and just want you to continue to do ministry with eyes wide open.